Hi everybody, welcome into another episode of Caton's Corner here on CUTV. I'm your host, Tom Caton. My apologies, it's been a while since we've done a new episode because when you're a college student, you get bombarded with nothing but assignments and deadlines. And with the days winding down here to the end of the semester, it's nothing but craziness. So today's show is all about fun and entertainment, but that's every single show I have. So today we're going to talk about a little bit about competitive gaming, movies later on, and then later on in the show, I'll have another installment of Tom's Burning Questions. This is a segment I do on my radio show. It's the same format, rapid fire questions. I'll have some friends here to answer those with me, but that's later on. So let's just get started with the show, shall we? First up, we have good friend Dalton Oswald. He's here to talk about everything about competitive gaming. Hi Dalton, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Is it exciting being on the show?
Oh yeah, this is my favorite show on CUTV.
That's better. So, first of all, for the people at home, what exactly is competitive gaming?
I mean, competitive gaming is just, gaming, but there's something in it of value to like try to win for, whether it's money or, just glory. It's all about competitive gaming.
Okay. And how did you personally get involved with competitive gaming?
I was in like 8th grade, I think, and I was playing World of Warcraft, and all my friends were watching StarCraft 2, which is a huge esport back in the day, and I just loved it, so that's how I got involved.
Is that like, and another question, like why you got involved, would that be kind of the same answer about?
I wanted to get involved because I just wanted to get better. Like all my
Okay.
friends were better than me, so I decided I need to beat them, so I started watching and then learning more.
And then, so talk a little bit about your experience of what you've had with competitive gaming.
I mean, I've been playing competitively since like 9th grade, so about like 6 years, 6 or 5.
Okay.
And yeah, I just wanted to get better, get good.
So, would you consider competitive gaming popular around like the area where we're at?
Yeah, we have, I know for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is what I mostly play competitively, we have tournaments on campus. I go to CMU, I go to Pittsburgh, and I go to Greensbury to play.
Okay.
So it's pretty popular around here.
And I'm guessing it's also very popular around the world.
Oh,
too?
I mean, it's huge. Like, there's teams that are sponsored by like big organizations like the Golden State Warriors and Houston Rockets.
Okay.
So I mean, it's huge.
Okay. So, what is your most exciting memory or experience you've had in a competitive gaming tournament?
A couple weeks ago, I was playing a Smash Ultimate tournament here on campus.
Okay.
It was a smaller tournament, probably about 10 people,
Okay.
and I actually won that one, so it was pretty exciting for me.
Exciting. That's gonna be the next question.
Oh, yeah.
So you have one.
Yeah, I have
That's
one.
good.
I got like $7 out of it. It was like
Se-
$2 entry.
$7 you didn't have.
$7 to $7.
So, what do you think the future holds for competitive gaming?
I honestly think that competitive gaming is going to be like the biggest like sport in the world. I think it's going to surpass things like football and soccer and hockey. I mean, it's just so huge and accessible to everybody around the world. So I just think it's going to blow up soon.
Okay. And you were talking a little bit about like Super Smash Bros. Is that your favorite game to play, or do you have another favorite game?
No,
you
that
like to
one's
play?
definitely my favorite.
Let's say, do you have a least favorite game at all, or?
Yeah, I used to play a lot of Overwatch when it first came out. I
Okay.
got to like top 3,000 in the United States.
Okay.
But that game's really team focused, so I didn't like it as much because if your teammate's doing really bad, there's nothing you can do. And if you're doing really bad, like you just kind of feel awful.
Okay. And so we talked about a little bit before. Do you have like an opinion on the economics all behind competitive gaming?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge, like the money behind it. There's, like, I know LeBron James is in it. Like I said, the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors are in it.
Okay.
Madison Square Garden's in it. That's just League of Legends. Rick Fox is like an NBA legend. He actually owns a team and sponsors players for a bunch of different games.
That's very cool. So do you have any final thoughts, words, or comments or anything?
If you're
about
someone who's like interested in getting involved, go for it. Like you're never going to get better if you don't. So even if you think you're terrible and you're just going to lose every time, go learn and just get involved.
And there's so many gaming consoles and stations out there. Is there one you prefer over another or something? What was your favorite one to play?
I mean, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the one that I play, so like Nintendo Switch. But I mean, no matter what console you play on, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, or like PC gaming, you can just get involved with anything.
My most favorite one was the Wii.
Oh, the Wii.
Growing up, classic. Still have, I haven't touched. It's got some dust on it. Haven't touched it in a few years. Xbox, I have some knowledge about it, but it's been a while. But I still like to sit down and enjoy a good video game or something.
Yeah, like playing Wii Sports, that can even be competitive gaming. Playing like boxing versus like your cousins.
I loved Wii Sports. I think the absolute. Like the tennis, the one guy, what's his name, Matt or something.
Oh yeah, the Matt,
he's the
pro,
he's a professional, and I could never beat him.
Yeah, he was so good.
He was absolutely best. But thank you, Dalton. We are not. You're going to stay right here. We're not going to go anywhere, but we do have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll be talking a little bit about movies, primarily the Avengers movies, and I know just the guy to inform us all about that. So there's going to be more of Caton's Corner after this. Stay tuned.
Let's picture if we were in World War II. And I said, I want a platoon like those guys. That will just get off the beach, off the landing craft onto the beach, and just take a shot. Not even think about it. From that day forward, they always took the shot. They didn't think about it. And that shot always hit its mark.
Welcome back to Caton's Corner, everybody. I'm your host, Tom Caton. And like I said, today's show is all about fun and entertainment. We just had a brief history lesson on competitive gaming with Dalton, but now we're going to switch over to talking about movies, primarily the Avengers movies, all 21 of them. So I do have friends here. Dalton's still with us, and now joined by Devin Garina, knows everything about these movies.
Yeah.
Hi, Devin.
Yeah, I know a lot about them. Watched, I'd say all 21 of them. There is 21. There is one that doesn't matter, and that's the Incredible Hulk, because kind of switched up halfway through the universe. But yeah, they're pretty fun to watch.
Dalton, your intake on the movies?
I've seen bits of Iron Man 1, and that's about it.
I've seen 2 movies. I've seen Infinity War and this other one. I can't remember the name of it, but each movie is very long too.
Yeah.
It's like, I think the one I was watching, it still had an hour left of it, and it was already like 4 in the morning. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. So, but out of all the Avengers movies, Devin, I'll start with you. Which is your favorite?
My favorite, probably one of the Iron Mans. There's 3 of them, so it'd probably be either 1 or 3.
Okay.
So those are probably my favorite, just because I love Iron Man.
Okay.
And Robert Downey Jr. is just an amazing actor.
Okay.
Fits the character well.
Dalton, you have
I
one?
haven't seen them, but I'm going to go with his answer as well. Those are my favorite as well.
I would definitely say Avengers, Infinity War. That was like the very first one I saw, so I guess I would consider it my favorite. But the other one, I cannot remember the name, but it was an Avengers movie, that's all I know.
Yeah.
But out of all the characters, Devin, which one, you kind of already said this, but which one do you like or can relate to the most?
I could give like a top 3, because I already said my number 1. That's Iron Man. But my other one would probably be Spider-Man, just because he's so young and like delusional, or he's not delusional, but like kind of like oblivious to how much danger he can be put into.
Okay.
And probably my third would be Thor, because Thor's just a beast.
Okay.
Like, he's literally a god. So.
Out of all, so you said Spider-Man. Out of all the Spider-Mans, who's your favorite?
Out of all the Spider-Mans, who's the favorite? This is a hard one. I like Tom Holland. He's a really good actor. But Tobey, it's just the like originality. Like, it's just like there. So I'm gonna have to pick Tobey.
I am gonna completely agree with you on that. I would say the same thing. Tobey, he was.
Yeah.
I think he's the OG.
Tom is a close second, though.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
a
definitely,
close.
definitely.
Like, he might get him as soon as I see Endgame. That's where I'm gonna decide if that's the one where he goes over, if he comes back. But it's gonna be interesting.
Then, Dalton, who's your favorite character? Which one can you relate to the most?
Well, I've seen those old Spider-Man ones with Tobey.
Okay.
But that was like 10 years ago. I don't remember any of it.
Okay. And which favorite Spider-Man is yours?
Tobey, yeah.
Tobey. Okay. I think just about I think most people I ask that kind of question to, they'll say Tobey. But since Devin, you mentioned Endgame, it comes out next week, the 26th, I believe. Mm-hmm. Either one of you see the trailer for it yet?
Yes, I've watched every single trailer that has dropped for it so far, even like the little teasers that are on Twitter.
Okay.
And I'm ready. We'll go watch it Saturday with my family,
That's
and
nice.
it's gonna be amazing.
I watched it last night because I had to be informed before talking about it today. So, Dalton, have you seen the trailer yet for it?
I have not seen any of the trailers. I've seen the posters where like some people were grayed out because they got snapped.
Okay.
But I mean, that's about it.
Okay. I like the Avengers movies. I try to get into them. Like, I mean, I am into them, but obviously not as much as you. Like, any final thoughts, words, or comments on anything?
I'll probably just say, since the start in 2008 when Iron Man first came out, I've like been addicted to Marvel movies, and the fact that it's almost coming to an end is really sad.
Oh yeah.
But after Endgame, I'm ready for the Spider-Man Far From Home. So I think that's going to be another deciding factor to see if Tom is actually over Tobey. But it's just going to be interesting to see what goes on after Endgame.
Did you happen to read any of the comic books growing up? Or was it
Yeah,
movies?
there was a couple comic books, cartoons that I've watched and read.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really invested. And another Marvel character, he's not in the Avengers, is Wolverine, that I really like. He's probably my number one superhero of all time, Wolverine. But yeah, so.
Dalton, did you ever get into any of the comic books? Or
No, I've seen some of the old TV shows, like the animated ones, but that's about it.
Well, that's pretty much all I'm going to have to say right now. We're definitely looking forward to the movie when it comes out next week. I'll have to go see it too. I mean, the days are winding down, so if after the semester, I know I'll definitely have to go see it, and we'll talk about it later. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're going to have a segment of Tom's Burning Questions coming up right after this. Have rapid fire questions I'll ask everyone. We'll answer, and we'll find out what those answers are when we come back. Stay tuned.
Consider the future. Your future. At California University of Pennsylvania, you can build your life your way because we believe in you. We invest in you, empower you to create the future you envision. We give you the tools and teaching so you can rise up and achieve. Don't settle for someone else's vision of you. Build you at CalU. Visit us at calu.edu.
And Newell Tech is once again the national champions.
Yeah!
I'm taking my talents to Newell Tech.
Swish, we need to talk about something.
What's cracking, girl?
I don't know how to say this, but I'm breaking up with you.
Yo! What?
Welcome back to Caton's Corner, everybody. I'm your host, Tom Caton, and today's show is all about fun and entertainment. I'm still joined with Dalton and Devin along by my side, and now we're going to play a quick game of Tom's Burning Questions, all rights reserved to Colin James Kirkwood. This is a game I play on my radio show that I have every Monday, and that show is also called Caton's Corner, and this one here, might as well play it here, so why not? So like I said, these are rapid-fire questions I'm going to ask you guys to just come up with the first answer that comes to mind. So Dalton, we'll start with you, and I'll answer them too as we go along. What are 3 things you must do every day?
Must do every day. Drink coffee in the morning.
Okay.
Play Super Smash Brothers. Do that every day.
Okay.
And listen to music.
All right, Devin?
Brush my teeth, get a shower, and go to the gym.
I would say for me, call my mom. I have to call her every day, otherwise she'll wonder of my whereabouts. Definitely listen to music, and it's one of those things, your personal hygiene, brush teeth, shower, deodorant, all that stuff. So it's good to hear from that. Then Devin, we'll start with you again. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Selena Gomez.
Okay.
Yep, she still is too. So Selena, if you're watching, hit me up. I am 19 years old.
Dalton, your first celebrity
Taylor
crush?
Swift. She's the GOAT. Nobody can even like.
She grew up by me, like
Oh,
where,
really?
in Why Missing. Yeah, she grew up
Nice.
like 20
Really?
minutes away from where.
Call her up for me.
Yeah, I will. I'll definitely.
You should became, if only you were friends growing up or something.
Yeah.
I would say for me, Carrie Underwood, definitely. And I just loved listening to her music growing up. And when she got married, I was very sad. I was like, Carrie, we were supposed to get married.
Right, yeah.
And all right. So Dalton, when you can't sleep in the middle of the night, what do you do?
I watch TikTok videos.
Okay.
Like they're basically like vines. Like
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of like hate against TikTok, so I had to like people are like, oh, it's so cringy. It's like no, it's funny. It's like vines.
Some of it's funny, but some of it is cringy. I see some people here on campus that do that, and I'm like, stop. Please
Yeah,
stop.
you just gotta find somebody
there's-
that you
You
like.
gotta find the good ones.
Yeah.
So, Devin, I should know this since we live together. but I
Right.
don't
Yeah.
know.
I'll probably either go on my laptop and watch Netflix or like listen to music or something, or like I'll just go for a walk and then come back.
Okay. Like I said, I was knocked out last night. I literally do the same thing, but I try to tell myself, like on your laptop and your phone, there's this light or something. It tells your brain to stop producing melatonin, which causes you to fall asleep. That's why, like at a certain time, I try to not be on my phone or my laptop, because if not, I will get no sleep whatsoever, and then I look horrible the next day. Need that beauty sleep. All right, Dalton, what is the most useless talent that you have?
I can like double joint it on my finger. I don't know if you can see that well, but like it bends both ways.
Ew.
That's why I can do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Your most
cool.
useless talent. I would say for me, tying the cherry stem in a knot with your tongue. I don't know why that would ever be useful, but some people do it. You can choke on it, so it's dangerous too.
Yeah.
But and then I'll explain this to you guys. You guys know the show Golden Girls?
No.
At all?
Know of it.
No,
Okay.
never
Never seen it.
Okay, well, I'll explain it to you. But which character would you relate yourself to the most?
Well, I haven't seen it. Like,
Okay. Well, there's Rose. She's kind of the slow, dumb one. Sophia's the old, sassy one. Dorothy, she's like more middle age, but she's also kind of sassy and sarcastic. And then Blanche is the pretty one. So if you had to compare yourself to one of them, who would you
Is
say?
Betty White on that show?
Yeah, Betty White plays Rose.
I'm Rose then.
Yeah, Rose.
100%.
Slow.
Yeah, I'm definitely this slow one too.
Yeah.
For me, it's a toss-up between Sophia and Dorothy, because I'm nothing but sarcastic. So, and then we'll finish up this last question. Devin, what's something you love but others hate?
Oh my goodness. Wow, there's a lot. Probably listening to country music.
I would definitely say the same things. I know some people are like, oh, I don't like country music. Then it was like,
hate
okay,
it.
there's the door, get
Yeah,
out.
I don't understand why they hate
There's
it so
nothing wrong
much.
with it.
Like, listen to it.
Nothing
Like,
wrong
give it
with
a shot.
Exactly. Dalton.
Yeah, I love Reese's Puff cereal.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that hate it,
Yeah,
but it's so good.
I think it's because the commercial was so annoying that people were just like, yeah, I'm not eating
They just
that.
wrote it off.
Yeah, exactly.
That was my go-to cereal growing
For
up.
a little bit, yeah.
It was like when I was too lazy to make toast or something. It was like cereal was the thing to go. That was my go-to cereal. How dare people say that?
Right.
Well, all right. Well, thank you guys. That obviously concludes this segment of Burning Questions. Again, all rights reserved to Colin Kirkwood. But that's going to do it for today's show. Thank you to Devin and Dalton for being here. Thank you to everyone in the control room. Gary, I think Doug was directing a little bit. So not too bad, I would say that. But that is it. I'll try to do another episode before the end of the semester because we literally have 3 weeks left. And it's going by fast. But until next time, enjoy life, people. And in the words of Ellen DeGeneres, be kind to one another. Bye, everybody.